Nate.
Oh.
So this is why she ended up being drunk today.
He's still teasing her.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the fantabulous Mikel-Claire.
Hello!
Hola! How y'all doing over there? Euphoria! That's what's going on, episode 6. Hey, if you're just now catching up, you can catch 1 through 5. Link in the description. Make sure you give us those thumbs up. Let's get started.
Syntell reacts.
That doesn't matter. I love Maddie. I'd never do anything to hurt her.
Oh, that's right. They met up.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, HBO!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Touch of times are nearing hand, like priceless treasures sinking in the sand.
Great work, son. Just some water. Get ready for practice.
Woo! That was before practice.
That made him one of 10,965.
Yep, the odds are not good.
That's a lot.
And he realized
17-yard gain.
he didn't stand a chance of going pro.
Wow. It's only your freshman year. Oh.
But it doesn't.
You smell like alcohol.
I mean, it's Halloween, right?
Remember they left off where she had like all that pressure
Yep.
to keep her sober? Alabama.
It's night 2.
Holy smokes,
Who is
look
that?
at you.
Alabama?
Wow.
It's a Quentin Tarantino written movie called...
Oh, okay.
Halloween tomorrow, hon?
At
Oh
college,
my
they have Halloween
God.
parties all
Loathing
weekend.
something and loathing and lost something and
No.
oh.
Sweetie, you look so
It'll come to me. True
Alabama
Romance.
Willie
Oh.
from True Romance.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like if we go to this party and you dress like that, I ain't gonna ever hear the end of it.
In like a good way or a bad way?
In a bad way.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about it?
Well, Alabama Whirly, her character was kind of off the chain.
Wow.
Let me see you oink, piggy.
Oh. Oh, he even has his nose taped.
Oh, somebody's willing to pay.
Your entire wish list has been purchased. Wow. Somebody purchased her entire wish list at some website.
Huh.
Cool.
Wow.
It's like whatever. I think I'm gonna get really fucked up tonight. Same.
Ooh, why would you say that in front of her?
Kind of hard to miss.
Lexi.
That's funny.
Oh, Lexi.
Yeah.
Lexi is her old best friend, right?
The painter from PBS?
Rue's old best friend.
I think so. Yeah.
I think she looks amazing.
The whole point of Halloween is to look attractive.
No, it's not.
Oh, really? You do me a favor and you count how many girlfriends of yours are dressed up like 50-year-old men. Report back to me.
Aww. So mean.
You walk in here with your head held high.
Where are they going now?
Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Cap.
Restaurant, probably. Oh, yeah, restaurant.
No, I just had the broccoli.
Mac and
Broccoli,
mash.
right with the garlic. Yeah, that's a good dish.
How do it's taking him so long?
You already know, lady. Ooh, he just looks stalkerish, like serial killerish, doesn't he? That's a naked picture of something.
That's what I'm thinking. I see a crease of something.
Yeah, I see a couple things. She's about to go find the guy who's throwing the party. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's gonna find her.
There's always somebody watching.
I will call Marlo. I will call Avon. I will call Brother Mozone. I will call
Word?
fucking
the wire.
full wire?
The wire.
Stringer, and I will have these motherfuckers standing outside.
That's hilarious. I thought he was supposed to be Malcolm X till I saw the little like cannabis leaf stick pin or something.
Well, she said Brother Muzon too, who was the yeah, it could be Malcolm X. Yeah, because of the horn rimmed glasses too.
Cat. Oh my God. Oh, Fesco.
Yeah?
Oh no. Rue, no.
Thank you for not selling me drugs.
Is your friend? I got you.
Aww. was like, what is this, like 50s music? What is this? Somebody's in there. Oh, what on earth? I don't know. It might have been the other football players too.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Huh. I thought it was like hazing or something for the whatever.
Yeah, I thought maybe.
Because he had to stand up and get hazed earlier, right?
Yeah,
a few episodes ago.
But that hazing is extreme.
So do you not want to have sex anymore?
No, I mean, I guess. Of course.
Well, then get undressed.
I'll be like, I don't know, because they may come back in here. Oh! It's interesting that she's an angel, right? For her costume. I told you McKay was coming. I felt it. I knew it.
All hell about to break loose.
Yep. So crazy, because she's dressed like a nun, talking like this. And then Jules is dressed like an angel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the contradiction.
Oh, yeah.
The symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. She's being sent to heaven, and an angel is swimming in a pool.
Purgatory, maybe? No, I'm kidding.
By summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when we next meet.
Sounds like it sounds Shakespearean.
Yes, it does. Nate.
Oh.
So this is why she ended up being drunk today.
He's still teasing her.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be so mad to be all wet. Woo! This is not going to be good. And you know who's going to be the one to go to jail, right? This is not going to end well.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, and then he's gonna lose his, his football stuff, and
this came through in the clutch.
I don't know though, because I feel like he's about to be really aggressive.
Look.
You know?
I really like you.
Yeah, he's about to be aggressive.
That was savage.
Hey, I'd rather he just be mean using his words than be aggressive. Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course it hurts and I feel sorry for her, but I just felt like something else was coming. Why? Oh, he didn't do anything.
Just want to keep punishing this dude. This dude don't lock his door?
Huh?
Guess he's got his keys.
She said it was because she had a boyfriend. You became enraged. And you choked her.
That's child
you
abuse.
You gonna really do this?
The thing is, though, when they were doing it in the pool, there was all kinds of phones that were video recording it.
He's really going in there to do that.
Well, what is he?
And I saw this guy yelling at this girl behind one of the trailers.
This is what the blackmail is.
Mm-hmm.
She has to ID that other dude.
So she has to ruin somebody else's life, huh?
Yep.
That's why she's drinking. Okay.
Grabbed her by the neck and kind of like pushed her up against the side of the trailer.
Yeah, I can't wait for Nate to get his.
Me neither. Oh, and it was on Halloween. That's why she has to go drink. Well, not has to, but you know what I mean.
Dang.
Look at what he's coming dressed up as.
Guess own it, right?
Own it? This a-hole.
Yeah. Don't run from it. Lean in.
Wow, he's an a-hole. So Rue is figuring out that that's the guy that she met, right? That she was talking to? Just by that look?
I don't know, but you know something's off.
Yeah. Oh, that's it?
Wow.
That seemed super short today. I don't know what to think. Nate has some issues.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the pressure's rising. And he's there.
No words?
I mean, he's starting to become an interesting villain, I'll say that. Because he's found a way to manipulate people into getting them to do his bidding. That poor sucker that he beat up on.
Tyler.
Golly, my man just went in and just admitted to a crime he didn't commit. I don't understand that. Like,
what should he have done?
Anything else but that.
But what could he have done?
Be like, yeah, I'm about to go, and then wait for dude to leave. Go get help. Get a friend. Get a stick. Go to Walmart. Get a knife.
That dude has showed up at his house twice. The first time he beat him so bad he was in the hospital for.
And that would be the last night that you would stay in there. But you're just gonna willingly go to jail on a pedophilia case?
No, not pedophilia. Child abuse.
You raped a minor.
Sexual assault. Child abuse.
And he was like, yeah, I'll take jail over that. Nah.
Well, fine.
Nah, I don't understand that. But it's not meant for me to understand.
No. And he's 22. I mean, I don't know.
I feel you.
A lot of the decisions that are made in this show I don't agree with.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly would have done something, but I'm not about to say that on YouTube. But I promise you I would have done something.
I would have, when I went, I wouldn't have gone to the police station. Yeah. I would have called.
I'll tell you, I'm just saying, my something wouldn't have been turning myself into the police for a crime I didn't commit. That's all I'm saying.
I was just saying, if I would have gone to the police station, I would have said that this dude keeps breaking into my house.
There's a lot of things that could be done. That's what I'm saying. It's not like he didn't have any choices. He has a whole lot of different choices.
I know.
But this
is just the decision that the choice that the show made.
And it makes sense for the story.
What about Kat? Poor Ethan.
I feel bad for Kat now because, because I think she's defining intimacy as only that over the top of sex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I kind of feel bad for her because that's not the only way intimacy can go down. I mean, there is there's a sliding scale of what intimacy can be, and she's on one side of it, and maybe not necessarily even room to entertain other sides of that. And she may be defining intimacy as just that. So I do feel bad for her in that case. And then the poor dude, Ethan, excuse me, Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he likes her, so he'll do what he has to in order to prove that he's worthy, even though he's out of his league.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that. I don't think he wants to be worthy. I think he wants to show her in the way that she understands that he likes her.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, she was quite clear about what that entailed.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him. Mm-hmm. I think he needs to set his sights somewhere else.
Yeah, but it's also that thing that you can't have is the thing you want most. So it's that. He's a bit of a lost cause. Maybe something will probably if I'm a show writer on this and I'm trying to foreshadow, I'm guessing something is going to cause her to realize Ethan's real worth. Probably something negative. And then she'll fall back to him, and then we'll see where the story's going to go from there. But I don't think his storyline is done, not by a long shot.
I don't think it's done either, but the way that this show is going, I don't think any of the good guys are going to win.
Well, I don't think there is any good guys. It's just all that sliding grayscale. It's just shades of gray.
I think Ethan's a good guy.
For now.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
And for all we know, she could have an influence on him that changes that.
Yeah. What do you think about Gia, Rue's little sister?
I mean, how else is she gonna respond? I mean, one of the people that's closest to her acted as such, so why wouldn't she act as such? And she's a young person trying to figure it out too. Unfortunately, her examples haven't always necessarily been the best examples. So I mean, she's gonna do something. It's just a question of how bad it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard because I feel like when you've seen it, why would you go down that path? Is what I feel. And she's seen what it's done to her and to her mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well, a lot of times, I know this isn't the standard for all people, but this is a case a point in some cases, is that sometimes the cycle repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
Be it, if you had a grandfather that was an alcoholic, then it could be very likely that your father is an alcoholic, which means more than likely, you could be an alcoholic. It's just that self-repeating, it's like a generational kind of curse kind of thing or whatever it is. So maybe she's just in the start of that. Yeah.
Maybe. I hope not.
But
I don't like it.
She's still, the last piece of innocence in this show that I can think of. Maybe outside of Rue's friend.
Oh, yeah. I like her.
Yeah.
Cassie's sister.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not too many other people that are like, wholly redeemable in the classical sense. Except for maybe those two. Speaking of sliding grayscale, I really enjoyed Fezco's very brief moment. And, I just like, he's just matter of fact. He's like, I'm not going to take anything you say to heart because, you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
He didn't try to sugarcoat it. He just said it for what it is. And she took it for what it was. And in that moment of her being sober, she apologized in a real way. And I think he took it in and, they kind of like kept it moving. I think that he does like her, though.
I do too.
Yeah.
I definitely think that. And I do think it stung a little bit when she said those things. I think he does know that she is an addict and that it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
But when you like somebody, regardless of if it's personal or not, when you hear them say things like that about you, it does sting.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad he is looking out for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she needs all of that she can get.
How are you feeling about the Cassie story? We got a chance to see that relationship unfold a little bit more between Cassie and McKay. McKay is dealing with his confidence just being absolutely crushed and destroyed. He was a big fish in a small pond, moved to a bigger pond where there was bigger fish.
Yeah.
And then not only did he move to a bigger pond with bigger fish, he's like at the low end of the totem pole to the point that he gets hazed. In a way that totally conflicts with the confidence that in the character that his father has built. And he ends up, and from my interpretation, he ends up trying to take some kind of power and control, and he takes it out on her. And he does it in a language that she is familiar with, sex, but absolutely abuses that language in which she's familiar with, and she recognizes it. So he's, she's still loyal-ish. As far as like the language that she speaks being sex, she didn't give it to somebody else, but still strayed in the fact of giving her her attention to somebody else. So it's weird sliding grayscale of, is it good? Not really, but yes. It's kind of weird and wonky.
Well, I've never really liked the McKay and Cassie situation. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think maybe the fact that he feels like she's like this coveted thing, I think that has appeal for him. I think he does really like her, but in my head, I don't understand how he's in college still dating this younger girl. And I know they said he went to community college maybe like an hour away or something. It's not very far. But in my head, I'm like, I don't know if it's a control thing. I don't know if it's because she really likes him back.
Yeah.
And he just needs that boost of confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel for him, not in terms of what happened with him and Cassie, but I feel for him in terms of the pressure.
Yeah.
Because college is a lot of pressure and a lot of change and a lot of trying to, find your identity and all these things. And his dad is pretty strict.
I don't know if he's strict. I think he's just, if this is what you want to do, then this is what you're going to have to do to get it.
Yeah.
And I think his father knows that. I don't think his father was cruel.
No, I didn't
his
say
father
cruel.
was like, if you want to be the best and be in the NFL, then we're going to sit here and we're going to work out before practice. We're going to get your practice in. We're probably going to work out after classes. After practice. He probably got him doing drills and all of that.
Yeah.
The only thing I can judge on is how he interacts with him in regarding the sport, because we haven't seen any other example. And he did try to help his son out. He was like, you are, however good you think you are, you're better. I thought that was dope. And then when his son came in a broken moment, and needing some help, he did give him words of encouragement. It may not have fit like the I'm gonna sit here and coddle you kind of thing. in a sense, it was like, man up, you got this. You can do this. You're capable of doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Cassie, who offers a totally different perspective of what encouragement is, because he said, well, our narrator said, Rue says, as the narrator said, that Cassie makes him feel a special way, makes him feel good. So he's probably feeding off that, because it's not as harsh as his father's love. His father offers a totally different type of love. Regarding football, we don't know how the rest of the house is. But regarding that, so he needs that. Maybe that's why he's not dating somebody else. He's home, it's not far, it's easy. It's like a quick boost to your ego. You know, a college girl probably ain't gonna do all that, dealing with his issues and all the other stuff that's going on. You know, you're gonna stick with what you know. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm spitballing here. Yeah.
I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how about all right. So there's definitely, you know, some what is it? Toxic masculinity. That's the hot topic in this day and age, and we got a chance to see a lot of it. There's just a lot of it in this series in general, and it's being addressed in a lot of different ways. And one way that we saw it is with Daniel, the guy that was trying to convince Cassie to have sex with him. Was it spot on? As far as like, that's the full blown how it is regarding somebody like Cassie, who's known to be, you know, promiscuous. So is Daniel like an expectation for that type for living that type of life? I'm not saying it's justified, but I'm just saying, is that an expectation for people like Daniel to show up to treat Cassie like the way she's being treated?
Is it an expectation? I'm not sure if I understand the question. Way that is what expected?
Because he sees her as a certain type of person.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And we've already seen like videos of her acting in a certain type of way. It doesn't necessarily define her in her core, but if that's all you have seen, you have access to, is Daniel the type of repercussions for those types of actions?
I can see how the actions can be misinterpreted.
Yes.
And the fact that Cassie was the one who kissed him first at the carnival, and then they had the moment on the carousel.
Right.
So I don't know, other than asking her outright, I don't know what else he's supposed to expect.
Well, he did. It was a horrible way. It was
that's what I'm saying. He expected it. Yeah, he expected it. That's what I'm saying. But he didn't. He asked her, but he didn't accept her answer based off of previous actions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was really harsh. I think when people are rejected, especially, I mean, he's a teenager, they're going to say hurtful and harmful things. Like I said, I'm glad that it was, and I know, like I said, words are painful, words are scarring and all of that, but I was just so glad it didn't turn physical.
Yeah.
I was worried. I was like, this boy is about to do some harmful things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny if it wasn't in the veil of just the show that we've just seen all this crazy stuff happen. If this happened in any other show, I probably wouldn't have expected something terrible, like physical, to break down. I probably expected some anger. But based off of, you know, what we've seen in the show and what's already been presented to us, it's like, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. So it was a bit of a the volume got turned down when nothing did happen.
Yes.
And he just, you know, said what he said and then kept it moving.
Yeah, I think it's going to be traumatizing for her. I mean, because she already probably feels that way about herself.
Yeah.
So it's just like one of those things where a lot of this stuff just keeps getting reinforced by certain things.
Yeah.
Because even like Rue, when she was trying to leave the party, and she was like, I'm just what'd she say? A burden.
Yeah, I'm not a burden.
You know what I mean? I'm burdened. No, she said she was a burden.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, all this stuff just keeps getting reinforced by different actions with just all the people that are involved in the story.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I always try to find like a through line, and it seems like it's a lot of just rejection. Because his father got rejected from his status. Nate's father got rejected from his status. Rue got rejected from Jules. Just Nate just being rejected in general based off of the last episode, and then finding some kind of weird acceptance by owning his rejection, which is weird in itself. The young man that liked Kat, what's her name? Ethan had to deal with his rejection. We're dealing with McKay dealing with his rejection.
Cassie.
Yeah. So it seems like that's the through line of rejection in this world.
Yeah. And it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we've been talking for a lot, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hey, if you got something to say, something we missed, something that it's like maybe we missed completely, let us know. Please, no spoilers if you can, because we have been really enjoying this ride. If this is your first time, hanging out with us, make sure you hit that subscription button and catch up on some of the other previous episodes that we've done before. There'll be a link in the description. Hey, this is Syntell with the Intel. I'm here with the incredible Mikel-Claire.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always.
And we will catch you on the next episode. Yo, we out.